pressed the button and started recording. I didn't realise that happened with the little side button. It's cold this morning because there's a froth. There's a froth. Suddenly, froth. I'm just, you can see him, he's a bit concerned. He's like, are you going to squash me? No, I'm not going to squash you, Biz. I'm just going to make myself comfortable. Right. Oh, yeah. I've just thought, I haven't taken it today. So I'm going to do it on camera. Live. Fucking medicine taking. At whatever time it is, about 6:30 in the morning. I'm so glad I slept last night. I foffed. That you can probably hear that. The effort of the cough caused a fart. Love it, fucking old man. There we go, look. One little sweetie. That's what they look like. Oh, where's the camera? There. Little, with a glass of water. I'm fairly certain there's some water in here somewhere. There we go. Half an hour. My world changes. Yeah, no, that was weird yesterday. It pretty much had to be. Because the other thing was I slept. I was up once. And it was a bit daunting when I was up because it was only like 1:20. Which to me, that can be like not even bedtime a lot of the time. And normally if I wake up that early, it's like, oh fuck, here we go. You know, because I had it was literally like a 4.5, 5 hour sleep in the middle of the day. Well, in the sort of latter part of the day. But that didn't affect my sleep last night. So I'm still guessing it must have just been caused by not taking my medicine. And, you know, I suppose that is what comes with taking a releaser that works straight away. I mean, it might be. I am still thinking I want to go up because I just think I could do more if it's having a definite benefit on things. But I'm still not at the level I used to be. That is, you know, I think it's fair in the absence of any side effects. I need to do my blood pressure. My blood pressure can be quite high. And that would mean he'd want to withdraw it or not go up. Obviously. But I'm like, but I've got high blood pressure anyway. Take the medicine away, it doesn't do anything. I've just got high blood pressure. I need to give up smoking. That's what I need to do. You know, it wouldn't affect my blood pressure that badly. Yeah, it's on the list. It's on the list. Because I'm at that age now where it's like, no, if you carry on smoking, you're going to die of smoking. Probably, you know, maybe within 10 years or something. It's that kind of age. I need to fucking quit. I need to fucking quit. I'm closer to 50 than I am to 40. People say, oh, I'm closer to 50 than I am to 30. Yeah, I'm closer to 50 than I am to 40. I'm getting old. No, I won't say it. I won't say it. I've heard people say that when they're in their 40s and I'm too old for that. And what the fuck are you talking about? There was a wanker that used to live in the road that I lived in, and he was a wanker. But there was one thing I liked about him, that he was in his 70s and he rollerbladed up and down the road. He looked a bit of a cock. And I did think to myself, dude, you are going to go over on them knees, and trust me, it's going to affect your life. Or you're going to break your pelvis. Or you're going to break your fucking scaphoid. Probably both scaphoids. And have your wife spoon feeding you because you can't eat. But that aside, you know, I'm only saying it because he would have had very brittle bones by that age. But maybe he wouldn't, because bones like impact. Use it or lose it. Like anything in your body, use it or lose it. And bones do like impact. It keeps them strong. I'm not saying beat your fucking bones. But that was one of the things I said to the surgeon when he said, you know, you can do anything with it. I was like, I can walk on it. He said, as and when you feel ready, you can walk. That's it. And it's totally. I said, well, can I hit it? He said, yeah. And I said, no, impact. And he went, no, absolutely. He knows what he's on about. Absolutely. There's some weird stuff around impact and bone healing. But talk to a professional. about it. Why am I talking about bone impact? I mean, not that it's not particularly interesting to me, because I'm fascinated by biology and biokinetics. What the fuck was I talking about bone healing all of a sudden? Use it or lose it. Use it or lose it. Oh my god. That was a bad. You can tell I've not taken my medicine. I reckon you can tell I've not taken my medicine. Yeah, because it happened last night and I didn't get it back. That, I reckon, is a difference. Let's just restart. I was talking about taking a releaser rather than a reuptake inhibitor. And where I was going to end up with that was perhaps when everything is more sorted, and I'm still hopefully targeting to have it all sorted by this year. You know, there's much more of a massive reason to wish I'd had it all sorted by last year, but then I was incapable of doing that. And I had to take that long time out because of my leg, and that's still not better, and I'm still very much disabled by it. But apparently it's better. Apparently it's fucking better, but it's not. I'm not disabled. I'm disenabled, I think is the correctical term. Disenabled. What it means is it fucking hurts to the layman or laywoman. Laywoman. Just sounds silly. So yeah, God, there might be quite a few of these videos just literally to relieve my fucking not boredom, just my boiling mental head. I think that's what makes me car crash. But yeah, again, actually, there's a live example. I was a little bit depressed this morning, like 10, 15 minutes ago. I was catastrophizing again about my future and about all the stuff that has been, it's all still so uncertain and so difficult, and yeah, all of that. And I was getting quite low about it again, and you know, that is a vicious cycle that makes you feel like giving up or just saying, I can't do this. Someone needs to tell me what to do. And you know, I had commented on how there'd not been any of those big, deep depressive moments since I've been on the pills. So like, forgetting it was probably a good thing. And you know, I've only forgotten it once in 14, 15 days, whatever it is. That's good, because so much of everything else that, you know, I get into a routine of it by the sort of 6th or 7th day, and then once I'm in a routine with it, that's when I'm fucked. That's when it's supposed to become automatical. That's when the executive functioning system is supposed to take over, and you don't think about it anymore. And then you have to remember to think about it, but then you remember to think about it, and then your brain decides it's done. That's what my mind does. That's what happens. It's like, you forgot to do that. Right, I need to set a prompt to do that then. Or do something to prompt me. Yeah, I'll do that then. So then when I get the prompt, it's like, yeah, boom. But I always get the prompt when I'm doing something else. Or thinking about something else. And so because I get the prompt and I think of it, another part of my brain goes, done. And I don't revisit it. So many times in my life, I forget something. I think, I said to myself, don't forget to do that. Or go and do it now, or whatever. And I think, yeah. That's how it happens, and it's one of those things where you don't realise it at the time. I don't realise it at the time, and that's one of the things that's really difficult for others to understand. You think, well, if you knew it and you said it, you think, yeah, in a normal person, a normal thing would happen. But tweak the brain ever so fucking slightly, and it does some very peculiar fucking things, and it makes you this fucking hilarious. Yeah, well, it makes you have a very strange life of like almost needing to commentate on your weirdness. I love it though. I'm going to reply to the message in a minute. I can't remember your name, but I think you're maybe the second person who's also diagnosed schizotypal, and it is quite rare to find us. There are some support groups. I won't name any particular ones because it's a bit favouritism, but I am on one on Facebook. I don't go on there that often. I went on there and I said hello, and I think I got about 14 likes or something. One person wrote a comment, and it became a bit of a peculiar conversation. But some of the stuff that's on there's all right. I had a bad experience with the support group. I think I made a couple of videos called support groups actually, and it was on an ADHD one, and I had some very mixed experiences. I met some very good friends I'm still friends with, but I also had some very bizarre, nasty experiences, and there were a lot of very dysfunctional people on there, very angry people, and I think that's the thing with having something undiagnosed for a while. And you know, even when it's diagnosed, society still tells you it isn't really there. And it makes for a very angry person a lot of the time. A very misunderstood person becomes a very angry person because it's very frustrating. But anyway, yeah, all new subscribers welcome, all comments welcome. And I think I'll sign off this one for now. Oh yeah, because we can do an 11-11, and I like those ones. Hang on, 7, a few more seconds, 9, 10.